Generally, in breach of contract cases, an injured party has a duty to make reasonable efforts to mitigate its damages to avoid loss. Additionally, under Article 2 of the Uniform Commercial Code, or UCC, a lost volume seller, or seller whose supply of goods exceeds its demand, may recover lost profits as damages from a buyer for breach of contract. In the 1993 case Jetz Service Company versus Salina Properties, the Kansas Court of Appeals considered whether a lost volume seller had a duty to mitigate its damages before it can recover for lost profits. Jetz supplies and maintains coin-operated washers and dryers in approximately 2,000 locations across 8 states. In order to meet customer demand, Jetz has several warehouses in which it stores an inventory of approximately 1,500 washers and dryers that are always available for lease. Jetz is also constantly looking for new locations in which to install its machines. In May of 1987, Salina Properties' predecessor in title entered into a 6-year lease with Jetz for 5 sets of washers and dryers for its apartment complex. Under the lease, Jetz paid an initial $3,000 decorating allowance and was entitled to the first $300 per month the machines generated, or 50% of the gross receipts of the machines, whichever was higher. In July of 1992, with 16 months left on the lease, Salina disconnected all of Jetz's washers and dryers and replaced them with its own equipment. Jetz then retrieved the washers and dryers and stored them in one of its warehouses. 4 sets of Salina's washers and dryers were later re-leased in a nearby area, although Jetz had other stored equipment available to lease at the time. Subsequently, Jetz sued Salina in state district court for breach of contract, seeking to recover its lost profits for the remaining 16 months on the lease. In response, Salina argued that Jetz failed to mitigate its damages and should only be able to recover the cost of moving its equipment. The court determined that Jetz was a lost volume seller and awarded it $6,383 in damages. Salina then appealed the damages award to the Kansas Court of Appeals.